Thank you. We got a fire in Baltimore County cost the family their home on Monday, and the closest fire station never answered the call.
As ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager tells us tonight, critics say it has exposed a weakness in the ability to provide service along Liberty Road.
These images capture the fire on Hernwood Road in Randallstown at its peak, forcing firefighters to try to contain it from the outside, too dangerous to douse it from the inside. The Liberty Road Volunteer Fire Company was the first company alerted, but it didn't answer the call, even though it's just over 2 miles away. And that angers a former board member, Tyrone Keys.
Are they prepared to do the work of the community? And the captain's been suspended for safety violations. And as a result of that, what happened yesterday could very well have made the difference if they were able to arrive sooner, if they were able to arrive at all.
Fortunately, the two people inside the home at the time made it out on their own. And Baltimore County Fire spokeswoman Elise Armacost says it's not uncommon for career firefighters to answer the call when a volunteer company cannot.
You're dealing with men and women who are doing this as volunteers. And it's a tricky business because you depend on them, but these are volunteers. So they're not paid. They don't have to be there.
Key says that's setting the bar far too low for citizens who see a fire station in their community and expect it to be there for them when they need it the most.
As a former board member of the Liberty Road Volunteer Fire Company, I can tell you that our thrust is to have responses to emergencies. We don't look at it as, a game or playtime or anything like that. We're very serious about trying to respond. And anytime you have a nonconformance that puts property or lives at risk, that's very concerning, even if it is a volunteer station.
Key says while safety concerns raised at the station in the past have included sending unqualified people without the proper equipment into dangerous situations, the volunteers must do more, even if it requires temporarily shutting it down to address its inadequacies. He adds in the last quarter of last year, the fire engines failed to respond to more than 78% of their calls, odds no one should be willing to accept when there's an active fire. In Baltimore County, Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.